A Republican state senator is making a new push to start the day with prayer at public schools in Indiana amid what he calls an attack on religion. Is this a good idea?
Let's ask Fox News religion contributor, Father
Good morning.
Morris. Father Morris, thanks a lot for coming on.
I'm probably going to anger people with the fact that I would say, and I put this on Twitter and Facebook, and people got very angry. My mom even called me. She's very upset.
Wow.
I said, I don't agree with this legislator's approach. Let me explain why. When we say public schools, what we really mean is government schools. We have given to the government the role of educating our children. I think that's a bad idea in the first place. Very bad idea. But if we say that the government can mandate, in this case, a certain prayer, you must, in all schools, pray the Our Father. We should also be totally open to the idea of another legislator or another court saying that a passage of the Quran, for example, should be mandated in our government schools. Do we want that? Good, very good answer. You guys were very correct.
I think you're correctly uncomfortable with the government pushing a specific dogma, and I share that. On the other hand, government schools push a certain dogma every day. I mean, textbooks, we did a documentary on this here at Fox, push a certain worldview, a political view, in fact, a religious view, on kids and are never called on.
Tucker, you're exactly right. So in a perfect world where the government school totally supports our values, I would say that's wonderful. The problem, however, and I agree with the legislator in his desire for prayer to be in schools, is that it is not practical at this point. My suggestion is this. If we're paying for our kids to go to a government school, the government should get out of the education business and allow us to choose the school of our choice where our values can also be presented.
That's an interesting statement. Well, here is the statement from the legislator. We put it up on your screen here. My intention in filing this legislation was to foster a conversation about religious liberty in our state and our country.
Well, absolutely, he's dead on that we need to have this conversation. I just don't agree with this as a practical approach.
Yeah, how about a religious studies course where you go and visit a mosque and you go and visit a temple and you go and visit Catholic churches and Protestant churches and everything, and then you have a conversation about it? I mean, if that's what he wants to do, how about that?
That's nice, Allie. It's very nice. But what we've gotten to a point right now is there are certain people, very small group of people, who are mandating the type of things that are being taught in our school. It was shocking to me that after Newtown, Connecticut, Sandy Hook, we had prayer in our school, in the public school. The president was sitting there listening to those prayers, no problem. But we're at a point right now because of activists that if we start allowing schools to mandate the type of prayer, we're going to have some crazy stuff going on.
Right. Sure. You'll have the Satanist prayer next.
Oh, Satanist prayer, no problem. Or simply getting to the point in which we can say, there's no such thing even as a time of silence. Why? Because I'm an atheist and I don't believe in talking to anybody. It's craziness out there.
So maybe things will die down a little bit on your Twitter stream this morning after you've explained it a little bit better than 140 characters.
And you know what? But I'm absolutely with the legislator in saying that it's totally unnatural and unhealthy to be sending to our kids 8 hours a day to a place where our values cannot be taught. That's why we need school choice.
All right. Thanks, Father.